Favorite? Why they do the European favorite? He says smashing day 12. Nice, dude. Loving it. I have three questions. Why do you pick 11th bid or ask? Is there a reason? No. How do you find arbitrage? Is it hit and trial? No, it's math. How do you maintain research in RBI data like notes and all? I use Apple Notes. I use Apple Notes and my code editor. I find it funny people outside the US use the word doubts. I have three doubts because here in America, that word is like, I know what you mean because I know because I've been working with people internationally for a long time now, but I don't know how to explain this. Maybe I can use AI to explain it. Let me just use some AI to explain this funny thing that I've noticed. It's nothing against you. Thank you for the questions. Thank you for the questions. Thank you for the questions. So I find it interesting that here in the United States, we never say I have three doubts of your training. Like for example, if I purchase a training from somebody, I would never be like, "Yo, I have three doubts of your training." That insinuates that like that you doubt something, like it doesn't work, or it's like this is whack, or it's kind of a negative connotation here in the United States. But it seems like outside the US, they use doubts as, hey, I've got three questions. But if people would say that in that way, that comes off so much different than saying, hey, I have three doubts of your training. Because, hey, I have three doubts of your training means like, yo, I doubt this shit's gonna work. Or I doubt this, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? So, can you articulate that difference here for me? I'm having a hard time explaining this to the chat, and I think it's a very interesting conversation because when reading the written word, especially country to country, it can things can get misconstrued so easily. So I just try to like be kind to the words and know that everybody kind of says things differently. But yeah, explain that difference between doubts and questions. I feel like in other parts of the world, doubts is a synonym for questions, but doubts is definitely not a synonym for question here in the US. I want to see what she says about that. I just got here. What we doing? Meme coins or regular markets? You've made a fascinating observation about cross-cultural language differences. Let me break this down. In the US, doubt carries a negative connotation. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. And I get a lot of people asking questions like, "Yeah, I got a question." In India, yes. Okay, so yeah, I get it a lot from India, and I know it's all kind. I know it's just a different word. Um, cool. It's cool to hear that it's from India. Um, I think some other countries as well, but whatever. I just learned to like stop getting offended by it. It's just different word. We all know the same slang. Like we're all homies. We're all friends. But like early on in my career, I was like, "What is you talking about, dude? Doubts? I ain't got no doubt about this." In the US, doubt carries a negative connotation. When someone says I have doubts, it implies skepticism, disbelief, or lack of confidence. That's it, dude. Example, I have doubts about this training. I'm skeptical that this training is legitimate, effective. In many countries, especially where English is a second language, doubt is commonly used as a direct translation for question or query. We don't use that word either. Okay, so it's a direct translation. Okay, that makes so much more sense, dude. I've kind of picked up on that because like Coming from people that I know that aren't saying like, yo, I'm skeptical or whatever, it kind of started to make sense. It's like, oh, okay, it's just a different language here. So doubt is commonly used as a direct translation for question or query, particularly common in Indian English, influenced by Hindi, where shanka can mean both doubt and question. Interesting. So you got a shanka, bro. So I got a shanka. I got your shanka answers, bro. Example, I have three doubts. I have three questions. I have three questions I'd like to clarify. This is a classic example of what linguists call false friends or language transfer, where a word exists in multiple cultures. The literal translation is the same, but the cultural, pragmatic meaning differs significantly. And I would say that's one of those words that differs significantly. If you're not Mr. Worldwide, Mr. Cultured like Moondev, you might get offended. It's similar to how British quite often means somewhat. Interesting. I didn't know that. So it means somewhat in British, quite. In American, it means very. Or how table a discussion means postpone the discussion in the US, bring the discussion forward. That's crazy. This is why international communication requires not just language translation, but cultural awareness. When someone says, I have doubts about your training, it's important to consider the cultural context. They might simply be asking for clarification rather than expressing skepticism. See, that's tough right there. This is a tough sentence because this could be all love, bro. I have doubts about your training. But if I read that as an American, I'd be like, what's your doubts, bro? What's wrong? I thought it was super fire, dude. I thought it was so good. Why you got doubts about it, dude? But coming from Indian American, it's like, yo, I just got three questions about your training. So just a little cultural language lesson there for the fam here today. Let's get back to it. Let's get back to it. Okay, so how to automate your trading, the RBI. So researching is number one. Here's a few ideas. Okay, sweet. In Italian, we say "ho della gubi," meaning I have some doubts. Hmm. Italy. Italy, huh? Artel. You know, you're living that Italy life out there, dude. That's pretty far. So let's just go look around Google Scholar for a bit. Google Scholar here. Go through Google Scholar and you can just type into Google Scholar. There's a bunch of things. Now, I wanted to show you, you can see like trading strategy. Okay, let's start there. And optimal trading strategy with supply and demand dynamics. Let's see if we can open it up. Now, a lot of these papers are not public, pretty much. There's ways to get around that, I'm sure. But I'm going to open a bunch of these up. An autonomy of trading strategies. Evaluating trading strategies could be good. The evaluation and optimization of trading strategies, like these all, if you're brand new, the encyclopedia of trading strategies, yeah, of course. Arabic trader, high frequency trading strategies. So you can see that one just downloaded a PDF for me. High frequency trading strategies and on deep neural networks. The optimal trading strategies for an investor. Evaluations of pairs trading strategies. So you can see there's already multiple approaches to the market here.
We
You can
must
see
keep moving. We must keep going. If you can't fly, run. If you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl, but by all means, keep moving.
You can see a bunch of related searches here. You can say, hey, do you want to trade futures? Futures trading strategy. That will go search that for you. Momentum trading strategy, algorithmic trading strategy. So let's go ahead and look through some of these. You can see this is a full on paper here, dude. If you read this full paper, dude, there's zero chance you're not going to learn something. Okay, but what if you don't want to read it? At least do this. At least, bro. Please go through this paper and tell me any and all trading strategies that they discuss and how to implement them into a backtest using backtesting.py. Actually, I don't want to do that part. Give me the strategy details. Okay, sick. So while that's running, I can go here and, that's like a big paper here. And we can just go keep going through these. And there's literally like news-based trading strategies. This is a great way to kind of get onboarded into trading strategies here. So risk adjustment trading strategies, and you can just open all of these up and read, read, read until you come across something that intrigues you. Because at the end of the day, you have to do something that's fun. If it's not fun, then you're not gonna do it for a long time. And this industry is hard. Statistical arbitrage pairs trading strategy, review and outlook. Let's look through some more of these papers here. News-based trading strategies. I can do the same thing here. You can just read it slowly, or you can do this. So it already sent me one back. Let's keep it pushing, dude. So we got two papers here. Here's another one, an autonomy of trading strategies. And this is such a great way to just get introduced to the market. I don't know if I can copy and paste this one, but you can read it. It'll take time, yes. Evaluation, optimization, trading strategies here. The evaluation and optimization of trading strategies. The encyclopedia of trading strategies. So this is a really good one, actually. Let's see if I can copy this one. There's 386 pages. Holy smokes, dude. Breakout models, moving averages, oscillator based, seasonality, lunar and solar rhythms, cycle based. Watch this. Let's go to our let's go here, dude. And let's say cursor, because AI agents for trading, I have this new, if we go to data, code to text million agent, AI agent, and let's go here and let's say, I bet this can take all of it in there. Hey Moondev, have given up on bit tensors or has it taken a back seat? Did I miss anything? You didn't miss anything, dude. I was looking into it. But yeah, I kept it pushing, dude. I kept it pushing for now. I'll come back to it maybe. Maybe. I'm not entirely sure yet. I was kind of taken aback by you know, the instant shade I got in the Discord. So I was just like, I'm gonna take some time. I'll look into it again, but I never went deeper than that. It's crazy how that works, dude. It's crazy how that works. What I want to do here is try to see if this works with it. So I'm gonna move these here to private data for now. Technical doc. This is actually called, let's name this encyclopedia. A ton of strats. .py. Okay. So here we have this code that is gonna give us a ton of strats. Or it's not code, but it's encyclopedia of strategies. So I want to see if this, my agent that I built yesterday, we built this million agent yesterday and it has connection to that knowledge base. Essentially, this is using Gemini here. And in Gemini, it has a million context windows. So you saw how big that paper was. It was an encyclopedia. Let's go to Chrome here. Neural network. You can see it's encyclopedia, 386 pages. Who knows how many tokens, but let's see if we can get it. List every single trading strategy you can find in your encyclopedia knowledge base. Moon, do you think 2% a day makes sense? You would be great. You would be great if you can do 2% a day, dude. Breakout models, moving averages, seasonal, neural networks, genetic algorithms, neural networks, seasonal. Also, give me a simple list. Give me a simple list just of all of the different approaches to the market based on your knowledge base. My AI said no. So you can see discretionary trading, system trading, trend following, counter trade, optimization, walk forward optimization, self adaptive, genetic algorithms. This is actually a great encyclopedia, dude. I'm going to save this one. This is a really good Arabic trader here. Oh, this is a book, dude. This is a McGraw Hill, the Encyclopedia of Trading Strategies. Okay, this will make you aware of everything. Everything out there. And then it's really picking what you want to attack. Gemini loves PDF. Let's just try Gemini. Good idea. Good idea, dude. Thank you for the idea, dude. Encyclopedia. Okay, let's go to Gemini here. Gemini. Let's copy that because this is kind of a goated one here we found. Let's put some of these here, some of the good ones here. Encyclopedia of strats. Close. Let's go ahead and put in that PDF I just got. Please list out every single trading strategy that is listed in this PDF. Much easier, dude. That's what I'm asking if you got to this point at some point. Not consistently, not every single day, no way. Of course, days like that, sure, but nah. That would be 700+% per year. Maybe on tiny size, but not my size. It's unrealistic. Please note that the list is not exhaustive as the book may contain additional trading strategies. I don't need descriptions of them. I just want a list of every single one of them in the PDF. That's it, dude. Breakout models. Oh, because it's models. Moving averages models. I see, I see. Yes, but there's breakout models. I want you to explain every single one of the breakout models and all of the moving averages models, all the oscillator based entries, all the seasonalities, every single one of them that's mentioned in the paper. Nah, the notion's just for the challenge members. SMA exponential. Okay, sick, dude. Commonality, seasonality, core idea here. Cycle based entries, neural networks, core idea. Okay. Genetic algorithms, employ evolutionary algorithms. We've done that. Standard exert strategy, fixed stop and profit target, setting predetermined levels for exiting trades. Okay, dynamic stops, profit target, extendable time limit here, neural exit component. Yes, dude, this is fire. Okay, so let's go back to that paper here. And chapter 13, chapter 15. Okay, so genetic algorithms. It's awesome that they have this in here. Evolutionary algorithms, because we spent a lot of time on that. Neural networks here. Cycle-based entries here. Lunar and solar rhythms. That's interesting. Legitimacy or lunacy. Oh, goodness. Moving averages here. Purpose of the moving average. The issue of lag. Types of moving averages. Kinds of breakouts. Okay, so you can see here. Then we can type in futures trading strategy. So watch this. I'm just going to put a couple of these ideas here on this here. Momentum, trading strategies, algorithmic trading strategies. I'm in the boot camp. Did I miss it? Yeah, you should have access to it if you're in the boot camp, dude. I'll drop the link here in the Discord. If you're in the boot camp, you have access to the this that I'm building right here. This is not financial advice, of course. Of course, of course, of course. So let's go here to the members chat real quick. And I'll post the link in there now. In case you missed it. Alright. I just put the roadmap in the Discord, dude. So you're Gucci. Can see it there. Perfect. Damn. 1,600 hours here on YouTube, dude. 1,600 hours. Okay, so let's see what else we can find here. Trend following here. This is good futures trading strategies here. A trading strategy based on the lead lag. That could be interesting. Trend following strategies here. Commodity futures. Let's go ahead and open it up, dude. Research on futures trend trading strategies on short-term chart pattern here. Looks good to me. The handbook of pairs trading. That could be interesting. Using trading mechanisms here to investigate. Okay. Analysis of implications of stock or futures. Trading strategies in the futures market here. Predictive trading strategies for physical electricity futures. Interesting. Keep going, bro. Thank you. The VIX futures basis. That could be interesting. Using RoughSat to support investment strategies of real-time trading in futures. So you can see this. You can just go through this all day. A trading strategy based on lead lag relationships between spot index and futures contract. Again, if I want to be lazy here. Oh my goodness, did you see that? When you copy it. Okay, maybe that was me. Describe this one for me as well. What about using Paris trading for ETH and Ethereum Classic, bro? That could be cool. Paris trading, I'm assuming you said. Thing is I just don't know. I don't know everything. I just know what I've tested. The Journal of Banking Finance, trend following strategies in commodity futures, a re-examination. I think you get the point of how to use this VIX futures basis trading, evidence and trading strategies here, profitable momentum strategies. You can type in momentum strategies, algorithmic trading review. So here we go. Algo trading strategies, high frequency. I would start with low frequency, but that's just me. Let's talk about that for a bit. So let's go back here. I showed you around, I feel like enough. You understand how to get academic papers. Okay. We'll come back to these later. Researching. Overall approach. Let's go ahead and say approach to the market. Which market to trade. I want to go ahead and go over high frequency versus low frequency trading. So let's talk about both of those really quickly. So which markets to trade? So you have multiple markets that you can trade. I personally trade crypto because that's where I got my start, and I really like the decentralized nature of crypto, and it tends to be a lot of fun. That being said, it's extremely volatile. And may not be as robust as other markets. Some of the markets are listed here. You have stocks slash equities, futures, forex, and crypto. Then there's also sports betting and prediction markets.
Make a choice, right? You just decide what it's going to be, who you're going to be, how you're going to do it. Just decide. And then from that point, the universe is going to get out your way. It's like it's water. It wants to move and go around stuff, you know.
In my mind, markets are markets, and the RBI process will typically work for all of them because the RBI system that I show actually keeps you away from building a trading bot for as long as possible until you have something that works in the past. Ideally, multiple things that work in the past. All of these markets have charts that go up, down, and sideways. There are slight differences. For example, a Forex market seems to be a little bit more mean reverting, so mean reversion strategies may work better there. While stocks and crypto are better momentum strategies. Markets, momentum markets. Maybe, may, momentum markets. You will have to test this. The great thing is, though, Python, the coding language that I use, works for all markets. And if you understand markets, you can jump between markets pretty easily. Again, I focus on crypto because that's where I have the most fun. And in order to go at this industry for a long time, you have to have fun with it. Sounds interesting. Possibly be profitable. Could be. Do you think a regular person can go for HFT and LFT strats? A lot of people think that algorithmic trading is all about high frequency trading where you trade 2,000 times a day. While that is possible, it, in my opinion, is not the best place to start. The HFT guys, they make a ton of money and it is extremely competitive. They compete on speed, being close to the market, and do anything it takes to win. In my opinion, if you're new to algorithmic trading, I would look at systems that trade on the daily or the 4 hour as the lower time frames become much, much more competitive. While I'm not a financial advisor, and none of this is financial advice, I personally believe there's a bigger probability of success on the lower time frames. The longer time frames. Like 4 hour and 1 day. Simply due to competition, as the reward in HFT is much bigger. But if you're just getting started, is it better to trade against the very, very best in the world or people that are just trading by hand on the 4 hour or daily? I would argue it is easier to have success with these larger time frames. Um, this is all on the Notion, yeah, dude. This is all on the Notion. Okay, 6. So I got these set up. I've got those set up. Um, let's keep it pushing, dude. See what's going on over here in these pre-markets here as the market's about to open up. And there looks to be some volatility today, fam. Just a little bit of volatility. Just another day, another dollar. Let's see what's going on with the big boys, the Tessie. Up a little bit. The Nvidia up a bit too. Okay. Let's see what the big dog BTC is doing. ETH. Okay, okay. All right, so now you know how to find great trading strategies through Google Scholar. You also know my approach to which markets to trade. High frequency versus low frequency trading. I think this is a good idea. Here, we can go over it. I'm going to type in trading strategies here. Trading strategies. Algorithmic trading strategies. Pairs. Trading. Strategy. Okay, perfect, 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 perfect. Now let's go over some trading books here. So I've got a lot of books here that I want to go over, and I actually have them on my book list. So let me go ahead and open this up here. And grab some of my books here because I think these books are interesting. Trading books here. Let's put Market Wizards there for sure. So Market Wizards series here. Market Wizards book. You can see he goes ahead and here, let's just look him on Amazon. I use Audible, but Market Wizards here. So Jack Schwager, he goes ahead and interviews the top traders. You have to read this book if you're going to be a trader. I would say that's like 100%, 100%. And then read the Unknown Market Wizards. Read both of them. Read all of his books, really. Unknown Market Wizards is really cool. So Market Wizards is like his first book, and then Unknown Market Wizards, I think, is his second book. Hedge Fund Market Wizards. So I think he has 4 new Market Wizards. There's 4 books. I would listen to him on Audible if I were you, but if you're a reader, read them. Whatever you got to do, dude. This is a pretty much the best traders I've ever heard of. All are interviewed in one of these books. So if you've made it to the top in trading, you're in this book or one of these books. So if you're really trying to attack this game viciously and be the best you can absolutely be, you've got to research and do things others won't do. Maybe somebody will read one of these books, but if you're going to read all 4 of them, you're going to have a bigger edge than the people that just read one book. I'll tell you that much right now. Okay, Jim Simons is the best trader ever. Algorithmic trader specifically. If you type in Jim Simons net worth, 31 billion.